Welcome to the 5G podcast.
We're glad you're here.
We hope you enjoy our conversation about God, guns, games, goals, and gastronomy.
Now sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's episode.
Card of the week.
Quick magic card of the week.
Finish it out.
Yeah, so the story behind this one, briefly. The Commander decks released some of like new cards of a cycle they've had in Commander previously. They're called like wills, right? Where they have these like two effects, and if you have your commander, then you get both effects. Jessica's Will being a popular one in red. So they did new ones in each of the Commander decks. None of those ones really stood out to me all that much. They were all fine. They're just precon cards in my opinion, though. But maybe. The one I'm pulling is one of the old Will cards that is not super popular, but in my experience always overperforms every time I play it. It just looks kind of like meh. But I think it's pretty good. And you might recognize it because I have played it a couple times. It's Zat's Will. It's the black one. So it's 4 and a black, which for an instant, which I think is part of the price you pay for 5 mana, but it's pretty good because you can really cheese some people with this one. So it's, choose one. If you control commanders, you cast a spell, you can choose both. It's each opponent sacrifices a creature they control with the greatest power. That's mainly how you can cheese people. And then exile all cards from all opponents' graveyards. Then you create X01 Black Thrall creature tokens, where X is the greatest power among creature cards exiled this way. That's another way you can cheese people. So when they're trying to use their graveyard at instant speed, you can just get rid of that. Get that graveyard out of here.
And then you make a bunch of the rules.
Then you make a bunch of little 0/1 token guys, which are not worthless.
Especially in black.
Exactly, depending on your deck. And then also as an added bonus, everybody has to sacrifice their strongest creature. And that's because of the ordering that will happen first, if you wanted to, which you should. They sacrifice their creature with the greatest power first, and then they exile their graveyard.
Yeah.
So if one of those guys had the most power, you create that many throw.
Unless there's counters.
Unless there's counters, yeah. So no, you can't respond while the spell is resolving, which is cool. So they have to respond before things get sacrificed.
Yeah.
Because otherwise things get sacrificed and your graveyard gets exiled all at once.
Yep. Yeah, that's cool.
So Zat's Will. It's a good one.
That's
good
very cool. Is there a will for every color?
Yes. Yeah. So there was one, so 5 originally, and then they did another 5 monocolored ones.
Yeah.
So now there's 2 in each color.
Sure. Very cool.
Yeah.
Useful in any commander deck.
I think so, yeah.
Very nice. Very good, very good.
Here we go.
Thank you for watching.
Till next time. Thank you for watching this week's episode of the 5G podcast.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to see more.
And we'll see you next time.
Thanks.